So look what just showed up in the mail. It is the doogee Blade 10 Ultra, which is the thinnest rugged phone, Android phone, on the market. It has 256 gigs of storage capacity and up to 20 gigs of RAM, starting at 8 gigs of RAM. The reason why I bought this is to be used as my dedicated GPS for my motorcycle. I figured rather than buying a Garmin Zumo XT2, I'd rather get an Android phone and have options of different GPS or GPX viewers or any off-road navigation app. Rather than limit myself to just Garmin software, instead I have the flexibility of choosing any Android application that's out today or in the future to use as my motorcycle navigation. So without further ado, let's open this up and let's see what's inside. I'm doing this one-handed, so please bear with me. Okay, so this is the unboxing. Now we have here the phone in plastic. We have screen protector accessories. We have a USB-C charging cable and a USB-C adapter. And then we have, I don't know what this means. I don't know what a SAR value specification is. We have an extra screen protector and the manual. What is this, like a user quick? Oh no, it's a warranty card. And that's it. So now let's look at the phone. It feels like a OnePlus or a Samsung that you put a run-of-the-mill cheap rugged case that you get from Amazon. That's what it feels like. It's not that heavy. And by the way, I will not be installing a SIM card. This is just completely offline. This can take up to 2 terabytes of extra storage in the form of a micro SD card. I'm not going to be installing exactly the same apps that's on the phone that I'm holding right now in my right hand. This phone will only have GPS apps, offline maps, and of course, storage space for pictures, videos. And that Android phone is mounted on my motorcycle like this, where I have an extension from the, I don't know what this bar is called, but I have it so that it's extended, and then there's a 12-inch bar, horizontal bar, where I then mount my motorcycle phone holder. And I did this specifically because I want the option across this bar to be able to mount cameras or maybe a roll map or anything else. Because as you can see here with the side profile, the phone mount is from here all the way to here. Now this is about, let's say, 6 inches. From the bar all the way out here to 6 inches would be about here. It's plenty of reach. But my reason for getting this extension is not to reach my face basically, but rather so that I have an option to mount other things on the horizontal bar. Alright, so that's where I'm going to be mounting my doogee Blade 10 Ultra. And this motorcycle phone mount is a K-Wig. I'm sorry if I'm butchering these names, but I don't know. There are a lot of made in China products sold on Amazon, and some of them are all coming from the same factory, and they're just rebranded. So this one is the K-Wig aluminum alloy motorcycle phone holder. I'm guessing that's what it says there. The model number for this is the M23-C1 in black. It also comes in silver. And it shows here this for bicycles, motorcycles, and scooters. But yeah, so I bought this because it's very robust, and I'll show you the features of this motorcycle phone mount in a second. And but the extension, so on Amazon you can look it up under this name, BR Coven or BRC. I have no idea how to pronounce it. BR Coven. If you look for this motorcycle phone mount with that brand, BR Coven, you'll get this in the mail. And when you get the BR Coven bar, I don't know what to call it, like an extension bar, or an expansion, I guess, for mounting. when you get a BR Coven or K-Wig, it'll come from the same place. So as you can see here, the logo is a K-Wig. And if you look here in the phone mount, where is it? It's here somewhere. I don't know, maybe it's behind the phone. As you can see there, the phone mount, the phone holder has the same logo, K-Wig. Same exact logo as the bar. If you look up this brand on Amazon, you'll find it. If you look up this brand, BR Coven, you'll also find the same. It's gonna come from the same company. It's just a rebranding. It's coming from the same factory, likely the same management, same person behind it. They just make different brands to, I guess, create the illusion of you having a choice. Oh, this one's better, that one's better. But anyway, this is how the phone holder looks. Again, I could easily mount this directly to this bar that's on my motorcycle, and it'd be plenty, it'd be perfect. It's also plenty strong. It's very solid. It's not moving. And the fact that it uses a keyed wrench to tighten the ball mount between the ball mount for the actual mount and then the ball mount for the phone holder, using this gives you less chances of stripping the bolt that tightens and clamps together on these ball. I know it looks a bit ridiculous having something like that, something that tall, that protrudes pretty high up past your visor. So I am not saying that this is going to stay like this for good. I mean, who knows? Maybe in the future I'll take this off, mount the phone mount directly to the motorcycle. I don't know yet. I'm still experimenting. I literally just received this today. I have not used it yet though, so it hasn't gone through a proper shakedown on an actual trip. So right now I'm just kind of experimenting with it, and I'm still waiting on the short kickstand that just came back in stock with Rally Raid. I'm waiting for that. I can't really go on any trips with this thing because if the wind blows over or if somebody parks next to me and that person sneezes, my bike's gonna fall over. So I'm not going to go on any trips with that long, or the OEM kickstand. I have to change that out to the shorter one from Rally Raid first, but then I can plan a proper trip. So for now, the bike is just here. Like, I can't even park it in my own garage. But going back to this GPS navigation setup, I'll give you a view of it in a second of how it looks from where I sit. But that's how it looks. These are the different angles. I tried to center this, which it is. It's perfectly centered. And I tried to keep it equidistant as well. So it's equally, the distance from edge to edge is the same on both sides. And it gave me just enough room to mount the phone holder right in the middle. It's like perfect. There's no gap. The only problem is that this bar, believe it or not, from Honda, straight from factory, as you can see here, it's kind of like a U shape, and here it's kind of like flatter. I don't know if you can tell from the video, but this has a bigger curve to it than this one. This is more like like a slight slope. And because of that, I can't get the bar to be perfectly horizontal. I tried my best, but as you can see, it's a little higher here than here. Also, just to show, this is how the keyed wrench is what it looks like. And it's also cool that they give you two. I'm going to carry one, and it's really hard, thick plastic. I'm going to carry one in my toolkit, which I am still trying to put together. So as you can see, I only have metric Allen wrenches, the phone mount wrenches. One of them is that Torx with the pin in the middle. So I'm gonna add that there, and I'm still trying to put together, like I said, the toolkit. I have this, I don't know, maracas? No, it's a 2-pound Nico mallet. I have the Nico tire spoons, the tire, shoot, I can never remember what they're called. The tire levers, there you go. And I'm still trying to put together a 14 millimeter for the front wheel. And I don't know which wrench I'm going to bring. I have a list inside the house, and that's what's going to go in here. And this will be my motorcycle toolkit. This is how it's going to look while I'm riding. So where I'm sitting right now, excuse the Bucky's pajamas, but where I'm sitting right now, I'm right up against the tank bag. That's how it looks when it looks straight ahead. Now I know a lot of you will say, hey, how could you see what's in front of you? You know, what if you're on a trail? Don't you need to see where you're going so you don't get into an accident? I agree. So this is not permanent, right? So I'm thinking right now it's going to be somewhere maybe offset to the side so I can kind of see down the middle. So I might change the angle on this. I don't know yet. This will come with lots of testing and trial and error. But for now, if let's say I'm riding and I stood up, then obviously I'll be able to see, right? But if I'm sitting down on the road, or I'm just riding on a relatively smooth surface, whether off-road or on pavement, I can still look ahead and see in front of me. The only thing is that I cannot see through this part of what's in front of me. So like I said, I don't know yet where that's gonna go. Just figured I'd show. So if I look left, I can see what's behind me, or to the left lane. When I look to the right, I can see what's behind me over there, or onto the right lane. This phone mount is exactly for the size of this phone. There's still some room, like you can pull this. That's how you remove the phone. But I've adjusted this because they're all adjustable with the thickness of your phone. This goes out based on how thick your phone is. This one does not adjust. Sorry, it adjusts up and down, but nothing else. This is just to hold the phone center, so it doesn't really do anything else other than kind of hold the phone's weight and stops it from bouncing up and down. The side to side is where what grabs the phone. So let me show you the other side of this right now to kind of explain the features of this phone holder. So this is spring loaded, and you pull it out that way to insert your phone. Once you have it in, you just twist this knob in a clockwise direction to lock the phone. So now that I did that, I can't pull this anymore. As you can see here, the whole motorcycle is moving with it. So that's how you stop that from ever dislodging or falling out. I'm just gonna keep that unlocked. So I just have to remember to turn that knob clockwise to keep this. But to adjust the width of your phone, you have adjustability for the wings, the side. And like on the other side, you also have the adjustability here for the thickness of your phone. And then last but not least, you have extra adjustment here for the length of your phone. So if, depending on where, for example, your phone's button is and you don't want it to be you don't want it to be pressed by this thing, you can move the phone forward or backwards. Or if your phone is really big, then you can just push this out all the way out. And this also has a little dampening here with rubber sandwiched between the phone's back and the actual mount. So you have that on all four corners to stop vibrations. Let me show you now why I have this here. Again, if I don't find this necessary, or if I decide not to use this, I'll just take it off and I'll just mount this directly to here. So instead of here, I'll just go here like that. I'll just go directly on the motorcycle itself. So these aren't cameras that I'm actually going to use. These are very old cameras that I bought, I don't know, close to 8 years ago, maybe? 8 years, maybe more than 8 years. That bar is for that reason. Now I know it looks ridiculous. I'm not actually going to ride my motorcycle like this. I don't know. It's just for added flexibility and utility. And like I said, it's not like it's welded on permanently. It's just two screws. I take that off. The clamp opens up. I take off the whole thing. I move the phone mount directly to there. Done. I might not even ride like this. This phone mount might go all the way to the right side, and then I have the phone angled facing me like that, so I can still see down the middle. I can see what's in front of me. And I just wanted to share that. I'm sure there are other people out there with more creative solutions for their GPS or motorcycle phone navigation, or just navigation systems. So yeah, this is what I've decided on for the phone. So rather than using a pin or face recognition or fingerprint reader up here, which is partially covered by this thing, I'm using, this is, it doesn't have my credit cards, it doesn't have anything. This is strictly just GPS, taking pictures and taking videos just in case, and a backup phone just in case my phone is ever damaged or destroyed or whatnot. Meanwhile, the phone that I'm holding, which I'll show you here in the camera, is an Samsung Z Fold 6. That is gonna go here on the display like that. or sorry, on the see-through top part of the tank bag. It's going to go there. It's going to be my backup navigation. It'll also be my communications. This is the phone that will be connected via Bluetooth to my headset, or sorry, excuse me, my motorcycle helmet comms. That's going to go here. And to briefly show you, so this is just a MagSafe for this phone. I put my phone, I take this, I slide it in here, the top pocket, so it comes out here, and then I just connect my phone that way on a magnet, so it's charging also while I'm riding. Hopefully y'all find this video informative, or at least it gives you some ideas on what you might want to do with your ride. But this is just all an experiment right now. It's not, I promise you, when I start adventuring, it's not going to look anything like this. I will always put safety first, my safety and the safety of others around me. I'm always going to put that first before fancy gadgets and for the looks and all that crap. This is just me exploring ideas, different ideas, and trying to see what I like, what might work, what might not work, etc. Again, thanks for watching. Peace.